out here with 10 rounds of, I'm just going to say this, and we're about to see what happens. Now, I'm only going to fire 9 of these rounds off, or I guess I'll fire 1 off if the gun explodes and then won't do any more, but I'm going to fire 9 off and keep 1 because I think it looks pretty neat. So anyways, we'll go a little bit into exactly what I did. I pulled the bullet off the Mosin, sized it down because Mosin bullet diameter is like, I think 315. I know it's bigger than the 7.62 Tokarev at like 309, so I sized it down to a 309, and then I hot rodded some 110 grain load data that I had, so I guess it's not too much heavier, but yeah. So, and I didn't seed it like enough to where it's going to fit in the mag, so we're running single shot this time. Although, mathematically speaking, you know, these are almost worth 2 Tokarev bullets, so you get like 2 shots in 1. So first up, we're going to be throwing this baby in a vise and a little string on the trigger. I'm going to stand in a safe area, and we're going to see what happens. And then after that, I got a ballistic gel block, and then we'll be doing chronograph as well as just a little accuracy test. Although, to be fair, I'm pretty bad with pistols, so these might be a lot better than I'll be shooting them. But we'll still try. So let's start it off and string it up. Alright, so it's all strung up. I'm going to go to a safe distance, do a little countdown, and we'll see what happens. Alright, firing in 3, 2, 1. Alright, so I did a look over the gun and it looks like it survived. Now, granted, it did go flying backwards, got a little bit of sand in it. I think in part that was because I kind of gave it a little too much of a yank when I pulled it. So I ended up, like, the recoil plus my pulling just sent it flying backwards. But anyways, everything looks good. I will say that the case did not eject, and I had to actually off camera rip it out. So the extractor definitely like ripped a piece of it off, and I mean I was actually beating it out of the barrel with a screwdriver. Not necessarily a good sign, but yeah, maybe our little thing with having the pistol fly back didn't allow it to properly cycle. But anyways, we're gonna go to doing some accuracy tests first. Actually, we'll go see how accurate these rounds are. I will start off with some normal Tokarev rounds just for comparison and also to make sure everything still works in here. I did a look over of it. Everything looks good, but you know, just to be sure. So let's begin with the accuracy tests. Okay, so I got a target set up about, I'm terrible with distances, but it's probably about 10 yards or something like that. We're just going to take a couple shots at it with, I think this is Bulgarian surplus. Mind you, I think I also accidentally grabbed the hard primer stuff, so I might get some light strikes. But we'll see how this goes. Also, I'm going to shoot 3 for the Mosin ammo. For this, I might shoot a little more just to kind of get used to the pistol, because I haven't shot this thing in a while and suck at pistols. So, anyways, let's start off with normal, I think, Bulgarian ammo. Well, I was doing pretty decent and my target fell down, so I'm gonna go reset that. Alright, let's move on to the Mosin ammo now. We'll see how that does. Alright, so we got our 3 rounds of Mosin ammo. We'll see how this does. I feel like I got a little bit comfortable with it on that last mag. We'll see if I hit anything. Like I said, it might not be the ammo's fault. It might be my fault. Alright. Here we go. First time shooting the Mosin rounds in my hands. Well, I hit it. Not really sure where, to be honest. It didn't hit the splatter target, but I'll go fire a couple more off and then we'll go take a walk up closer to it. Fun little fact, once you load this stuff, there's no ejecting it. Sure, you could take the barrel off, but where's the fun in that? On the Scipio channel, there's only one way to eject a round. Okay, I got a casing stuck. that ain't good because the last time it really sucked to get that thing out, so I'll be back. All right, so I got that one out. I'm going to cheat a little for this one. I moved up a little bit closer, maybe 7 yards, something like that. I'm hitting it because the target keeps falling down every time with these, but I can't really, it's not hitting the actual splatter target. I have a hunch of where I might have hit on there, but I don't know. I'll try it closer. One more. All right, let's go take a look at that. One weird thing I am noting is the casings are not wanting to eject, though the last one I pulled out was a hell of a lot easier than that first one. But yeah, let's go check that target. All right, so like I said, my pistol game kind of sucks, and especially with that one, I haven't shot in a while. But I can tell you for damn certain that that is definitely one of the Mosin rounds right there. So we know for certain that it really buries itself in there. Let me look around here. So a lot of these lower ones, I know for a fact from just the normal ammo. I started shooting really low. To be honest, I don't know why that happened, but at least going that low. But anyways, it started working its way up, so... Yeah, honestly, there's really no accuracy reading from this. My skills with that handgun suck that much, but it is cool that we got a little bit of one sticking out. And honestly, I almost want to say that that is from one of them. I could have swore when I pulled the trigger on that second one, it landed right there. Hard to say, though. So, I guess our accuracy tests kind of suck, but next up, we're going to chrono these while the sun's still out, and we'll see how fast these are flying. All right, so we got the chronograph good and ready to go. I cleared the casing out. 3 more rounds. Let's see what these are flying at. And wouldn't it be funny if I shot my chronograph a second time? That won't happen. Ooh, that was smoky. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think the bullet even left the barrel. Alright, so the bullet definitely left the barrel, but this case is refusing to come out. I have beaten the living shit out of this thing at this point. So, I think I'm gonna go home right now because it's getting dark as hell and I gotta lug all this shit back. So I don't think we're gonna do any more chronograph tests, or the gel test, sadly, because this thing is full on stuck. Like, I got a bunch of tools in my truck and I still can't open it, so I'll probably mess with it a little later. Maybe we'll go into, I don't know what happened with the case, if it looks cool inside. I just think it's really seized, to be honest. We're back, and we finally got the pistol cleared. So I really had to beat that casing out. And actually, when I couldn't even open the slide yesterday. So what I had to do is I had to lift the extractor up just to move the slide back, which for whatever reason still took a lot of force. But anyways, got the slide pulled back, locked, and then I was able to beat the casing out with a screwdriver. And the reason it got stuck, well, the first thing I noticed when I opened the slide was all the carbonation on the back. So those gases definitely just started bleeding through that primer pocket, which the first thing I did notice when I fired it was with all that smoke. And then, of course, the reason it got stuck is because it actually just swelled out as much as possible. I don't know if you can see that, but you know, right there at the edge of my fingernail, you kind of see like a little curve. So that is actually swelled out, and it was originally sitting in that barrel, the little cutout for the extractor in the barrel. So yeah, wherever this thing could swell because of the pressure, it did. And then of course you can see the rim was, you know, kind of bent. To be fair though, that might have been because also I was like fighting with it to get it out. And I don't know if you saw earlier, but on this case there's that little bulge. That one I think is just from hitting with a screwdriver. But yeah, so 5 rounds in, it appears that where we failed was, you know, the round just expanding so much and, well, it seized up the gun. So I guess moral of the story is, even though these rounds look kind of cool, they're probably not really a good carry option. Unless you want to have a single shot pistol that probably won't cycle another one. So yeah, thanks for watching.